Hey guys, today we're going to replace the oil on a 2004 Suzuki LTZ 400. Before we start, I want to say if you're in the market for an LTZ 400, they're usually on the cheaper end and you have doubts about its performance or if it's a great quad, this thing freaking rocks. You will not regret it. Those are the other ones we have. This thing is just amazing. It's such a good quad. I don't think I have a single bad thing to say about it. So what I'm saying is, get one. All right, let's get started. First things first, this is where the oil filter is on the right hand side. The drain plug is underneath. There's one for the reservoir and one for the engine. Much easier to show from the left hand side. This is the gear lever and the drain plug is right under here. Super easy to get to. What you will need is a 14mm socket. Essentially reach up underneath, break it loose, unscrew it and let the oil drain out. Alright guys, I broke it loose. So now I'm just taking it off by hand from underneath. And there we go. Get it underneath like this. Done draining the oil. Put the drain plug back in. Shifting this up a little bit. On the left hand side in the front is your dipstick. I already unscrewed mine. This is what it looks like. This is for better airflow. And underneath, right here, this is a size 12. And this is the drain plug for the overflow tank. And just like the engine drain plug, slowly unscrew it and let the oil drain. The final step before we can put fresh oil in here is change out the filter, and you'll need an 8mm socket. And this oil change is definitely a lot less messier than a Raptor 660. Look at that, just undo them a little bit. It's gonna drain the oil. And actually, while it's doing that, it's almost done. I'm going to get the new filter. Here's the new filter, super, super tiny. It's a high flow filter, part number HF138. Little guy's gonna step in and help out. But from doing research online, High Flow actually makes some K&N filters or filters for K&N. And this is a pretty good brand for motorcycles and quads. So this is what I went with. Looks like it's still draining, but it's almost done. There's the new filter. Clean around the edges right here, both on the cap and on the engine. And Suzuki was very nice enough. They put this little arrow that tells you this way up. I'll need 2 hands to put the screws in, but this is how it's done. Once the oil is drained, you will need to refill it. So quads are a little bit difficult to get to. That's why I have this bendable funnel, a long funnel. And from what I read online, the Suzuki LTZ 400 takes roughly 2.2 to 2.5 quarts of oil. So what I'll do is pour about 1.5 quarts, let it run for a little bit, and then pour in the rest. The oil I'm using is Yamalube 10W40. Yeah, it's a Yamaha oil, but honestly, I don't think it makes a big difference or any difference at all between what brand of oil you use, as long as it's good quality oil. this is good quality oil, so this is what I'll be using. And like I said, I'm gonna pour in roughly 1.5 quarts and then top it off after running the engine for a little bit. There we go, guys. Took about 2.2, maybe 2.3 quarts of oil. Very simple job, fairly clean job, not super messy, and doesn't take that long. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. I appreciate you guys joining. Thank you for your support. See you guys in the next video.